So today here we got the Nava kit. This is a pretty common kit with most of the common sizes for size 16. Crack it open. We've got 2 wire plugs, which are the most common out of everything. 3 wire, 4, 6, 8 and 12. And that will get you out of most situations, or they do, Deutsch Plugs go up to some crazy numbers, 100 pin plugs and this sort of thing, but this is the most common kit. There's 4 main parts to a Deutsch plug, so we'll just have a look. So you got this is the male side of the plug, and they have a wedge, or an anchoring wedge they call them, and when we put one together we'll show you what these do. And then on the female side, same thing, female plug, and then a green anchoring wedge. All the parts are most important, and you can't put them together without anything. And of course the pins, so that's a male pin and a female pin. Quite good quality, and when you pick one up you'll see why they're so good. And of course to crimp them you need a set of Deutsch plug crimpers. So this is the Nava set. These only do size 16. If you can get a genuine Deutsch set of crimpers, but crazy expensive. Last time I bought a pair, they were over $500. But these Nava ones only do size 16, but the genuine Deutsch ones will do all sizes. And if you can see, when you crimp them in, you see the little jaws in there, and that crimps the pin. Great plugs, used on everything. Okay, let's put a Deutsch plug together. Today we'll just do a 2-pin. We'll get rid of this kit, and I'll show you how to do it. So we've got male side of the plug, male wedge, female side of the plug, female wedge, pins, can be fiddly. I've also, just to make life easy and quicker, I've pre-stripped the wire. So to start off, the best thing to do to start with is work out where you're going to put your wires, which wire into which port. And you can see on the back there they've got 1 and 2. So they actually name the holes for you so you can't mix them up. And on the female side of the plug, also 1 and 2. So today we'll go red into 1. So we'll do the male plug first. So the male plug uses the female pins. So we'll crimp some female terminals onto this one. Sometimes quite fiddly to get on. So there he is all the way in. You can see, I'm not sure if the camera will pick it up, there's a tiny little hole there that lets you know that you've got the wire all the way in. So push the plug all the way into the terminal, into the crimpers, sorry. Crimp. Whoops. On the other side. Same again. While we're at it, we'll put the male pins on the other side. Terminal on, push it all the way in and crimp. They leave a really nice crimp. I'm not sure if the camera will get that either. They really leave a really nice solid crimp on the cable. You shouldn't twist the wires to turn them on, to get them ready to go into the terminal, but everybody does. Crimp. So, the female pin go into the male plug. So we're going to go red to number 1. So you just push the cable in, be able to see, push the plug in through the silicone little seal at the back. Keep pushing them all the way in, you'll feel it go click. And they lock in there nice and solid. Other side. he locked in good, and you can see it in the front there, and they finished nearly flush with the top of the plug. So now all we've got to do is put our locking wedge in. So there's a right side and a wrong side, but it's self-explanatory. You put it in the wrong way and the plug won't work. So put him in that way, push him all the way home, and you'll feel him click too. And they can be quite tight sometimes. And if you don't have the wires pushed all the way into the plug, they won't work. I didn't have the wires quite all the way in, so it wouldn't the locking wedge wouldn't go in and it wouldn't terminate for me. So that's that side. So now we'll do the other. So we put red into one, red. Push it all the way home, you'll hear it click. Black wire in, you'll feel it click as well. And that's that. Now we're just got to put the green locking wedge in. And this has got a right side and a wrong side as well. So flat on one side and a slight nodule on the other. And the easiest way to put these in is usually with a pair of pointy nose pliers. Just drop him in there. Push it all the way home. You'll feel it click too. And then that green wedge locks those pins in exactly the right place. So that's it done. All you got to do now is push them together. 1 2-pin Deutsch plug.